My name is Troy Lowry, local shelter insurance agent in Ashland, Missouri. And it's roughly 5 years ago, coming up getting close to 5 years ago, I got to the point with that, I need to go get a full physical. I'm getting at that 45, 46-year-old age, and I need to probably do that. So I made an appointment with Dr. Bud Murphy there in Ashland and went in, and I wanted cholesterol, I wanted, blood pressure, and I'm an avid gym kind of guy, so I'm always kind of wanting to make sure I'm feeling pretty good. And I said, well, at the time while I'm doing it, go ahead and do a PSA, doc. And sure enough, they did it. About a week later, I get a call from Dr. Murphy's office, and he goes, Troy, you need to come back in. That was a 7.5, that's a little high. So he said, well, I'm gonna refer you to the Urology Associates there in Central Missouri and Dr. Dresner. It was kind of funny. He said, hey, linebacker, what are you doing coming in here? There's nothing wrong with you. And I said, I don't know, Dr. Dresner. I said, my PSA was a 7. And he said, well, we'll take some tests, and they basically did a biopsy, and of the 12 biopsies, 3 of them came back bad, which basically I found out 2 weeks later meant that 35% of my prostate was cancerous. So then that does kind of bring you to your knees and kind of scare you a little bit, but I was very fortunate that I had a very good friend here locally in Columbia that had basically recently gone through the same type prostate cancer, and he was telling me about the invasive robot where they'd went in, clip, take it out. This is so much better, chances of survival than what it used to be. I looked, researched on the internet, looked here, looked there, always kept going back to the Urology Associates and Dr. Dresner. I was told Dr. he's done probably more than even anybody that I had seen on the internet or researched. I was one of the fortunate ones, I hope, and maybe it's just common, but mine was pretty simple. I went in, I did the procedure. I was uncomfortable for a day or two, kind of bloaty, but 4 days later, I was up walking around. 5 days later, I shot a pretty good score from the middle tees at Eagle Knoll. So, and then I called Dr. Dresner and I said, hey, he goes, what are you doing? I said, oh, doc, I'm playing golf. And he kind of scolded me a little bit. He said, oh, you shouldn't be up doing that yet. And then he kind of giggled and he said, hey, you're my hero. He goes, you're healing very well. My first impression with Dr. Dresner was I really liked him. He made me feel comfortable. So, easy choice for me. That's my point guard, that's my quarterback. When I was coaching, I wanted the guy that has the confidence, and he definitely has.